I love Rosbro toys, and last year, you remember, I did a whole window full of Rosbro Halloween toys. I just love them, and I tell you, I could do a window like that every year and I'd be happy, but Peggy thinks I need to change it up a little bit. So she's had a collection of these candles. Some are girly, and some I know she knows are other designers, and I'm not sure what some of those are, but she came up with the idea of let's put all these candles together, and then a few pumpkins in back, and this crazy one Peg got there, I don't know where she got him from, and these, one on the wall is a flat older style decoration for Halloween. And this is one of those little things that folds up. I had to put some rocks in the bottom of it to stretch it out. And we found this spider at a thrift store. And I got another one over here with some more rocks in it. And then I've had this one for quite a while. Don't remember quite where it came from, but it looks good. I've got pickled spider legs, and I don't care for them at all. They're too salty. So I'm going to pass on those. Lizard legs down there, that's another story all in itself. I don't like them either. And then this one here is crow's feet. Doesn't taste too bad, but it smells terrible. Anyway, so these are some older pumpkins. Are not really paper mache. Well, we've got a couple big candles in back here that are pumpkins, and then she's got a couple acrylic ones here, and another big candle there, and another acrylic pumpkin there. And I found this fabric that looks like a spider web. This past summer, I changed the door on this cabinet. The door used to open up from the bottom up, and I'd have to prop it up with a stick, and it kept dropping down on my head when I was clumsy. And it made it impossible to try to hang any kind of fabric over the door. So I decided to put a new hinge on it, and now it swings out. You just unscrew a lock on the back, and then it'll swing right out, and you can drape anything you want over it. Works really good. I really like that. It's much easier and fun to work with. And so I'm very happy with the way that turned out. We're all batty in this household, and a lot of people know that already, so that's nothing new. And these pumpkins down here, these are everywhere. There's nothing special about them, but they look good. And I use them for Thanksgiving a lot because they're plain pumpkins on the back, so I just spin them around for Thanksgiving window. Nobody knows the difference. No, they don't. And then this fabric down here, I believe I had this on the wall last year when I had the Rosbro toys down here. You should look at our Halloween video from last year, 2022, and you'll see a really cool Halloween window I did. I was really happy with it. And it looked really nice, and I just love, like I said, the Rosbro toys. And I've been collecting for years, so I've got quite a few. And Peggy had this spider that was a real, almost like an ornament you could put around your neck or put it up on your shoulder for a party, and I put him climbing up the wall. So this is what we ended up coming up with for Halloween 2023, and I hope you enjoy this. And there's someone in here that I've been looking for, and everybody else tries to find him too. He's in here somewhere, and anybody of you know what I'm talking about, you can find him fairly easy this time. But I like these big witch candles here, these things here with a big pointed hat. We have picked these up at thrift stores, actually, all of these candles. It's got them at really good prices, and they're kind of fun. I'm glad I don't need to worry about them melting here. We're having a new roof put on our house, so Peggy and I are a little worried about whether or not something's going to fall off the walls. And if you know Peggy's videos from years gone by, our walls have many, many things on them. So it's going to be touch and go. We're going to see what happens, but I think we'll be okay. Anyway, I want to wish you all a very, very happy Halloween. Peggy does too, of course.
Hi everyone, I hope your day is going well. I'm doing fine. Just wanted to share a crazy, small, thin shadow box that we found at Wild Vintage Collective, very near our home, where we spend too much money on vintage things, mostly the things that are hard to find in thrift stores. We have a lot of fun there. This is possibly a 70s shadow box and clock that, who knows, maybe somebody made it. Maybe it was a kit type thing. I don't know. It's not really marked anywhere in back, but we thought it would be easy to have in our stairwell here going downstairs, because it is so thin and it wouldn't interfere with anything, and it would give me somewhere that I could have a lot of fun swapping out holiday or seasonal items that are very small, like your salt and peppers. A lot of these here are salt and peppers that I started liking in the past couple of years. I've found some of the cutest little chipmunks or squirrels. These are beavers. They sure are adorable. Very cute. I hope the lighting's not too dark down here. These are very sweet fox, and I want to point out that these adorable little crazy faced pumpkins are again from our new good friend that we met a couple years ago. She's been writing to us and sent us these wonderful Halloween hobbyist items by her sister-in-law, Marla, as I showed larger ones in the living room. So I was thrilled to have these little ones because I knew that they would really be fun to put in this tiny little cubby holes. So let's see, we have one up there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Yeah, they are really great. She really painted them well, Marla did. So we can't thank you enough, Donna, for your generosity. That was so very sweet of her to send all that to us, and I will have more to share with you coming up in the dining room and living room. Dining room isn't really a room as such because we have such an open layout to our house. It's more of a dinette, of course. These are very cute, and they also came with a honey pot, a larger bear, but they are a salt and pepper set, so they were fairly new this summer. And I just found this sweet little girl scarecrow. It is a Taiwan item. I wonder if it's dated on the bottom. Yeah, that one was dated on the bottom. I thought it was. So that is 1990 by Coaster. The word is split up, but it looks like it says Coaster. So I hope it's not too dark. I'm going to try putting the light on so you can maybe see them better. At least I don't have any glass there to cause the terrible glare from the camera light. So I had a couple of poodles up here the last time I showed this shadow box, California gold, black and gold poodle plaques, because I was showing little miniature cats and dogs. But I changed it to this nice vintage pair of Sirocco type, I think you'd call that, kind of more like foam owl plaques that my brother gave me. And let's look at some of them a little closer with the light on, see how that goes. So there's them, and this nice quality salt and pepper. Let me see. Yep, I believe I see the holes in the back of their heads. Yeah, so those are really nice. I don't know if they're Japan or not. They're really heavy. Yep. Such a shiny, shiny finish. There's one of the cute pumpkins. Now you can see their rosy cheeks. I would assume these are also Japan. Yep. The little red sticker. Yeah, they're sweet. Now, this scarecrow and this one I found at the same time, and I believe I found them at the Goodwill. I was very, very surprised. His blue clothing, I wish it had been something more Halloween, like this is adorable. Lots of nice detail. So these are really painted nice. And this is what it says. Home Interiors. I hope you can read that okay. Made in Thailand. They sure are painted beautifully. I don't know how they get the eyes done so well. So I was really happy to find those. I did want to get the blue clothing one too, because it is a set. And this I've shown in previous Halloween videos. It's just a little half of a set, salt and pepper set. So I don't know if the other one was a black kitty or another dog like that, but it is a Hong Kong plastic salt or pepper. So these fox, let me see what they say. Japan. Yep. Probably hard to read, but Relco. R-E-L-C-O. Japan, and they are also a little heavier. And the fun pumpkin. I showed these before. I found them in Cannon Falls, Minnesota at a very nice large antique mall, Countryside it's called. And they are considered rag dolls, but they looked really spooky to me, so we got them. I'm trying to remember what their bows were, ribbons. I painted them orange. Yeah, I just can't remember what they were painted. It was something else. So let me go up one more step here. On the other opposite side of the clock is another scarecrow. And I don't recall if I showed you that last year or not, because I did find this one last year. It's made the same way. Found it at Goodwill for like $3. And this one does have a marking on the bottom. Well, a sticker, I should say. Mr. I don't know, kind of weird, or just MR. USA, so it's quite heavy. Beautiful glaze on it. And I showed you in the living room video on the desk was this same figure, but attached to a large stump that was a planter part. So that's 3 pieces now I found made the same way with this muted, soft colors in grays or browns and a very high glaze. These I probably showed, I got several years ago. I ran out of brown things that were more fall, you know, like the owls and the chipmunks and fox and bears are all brown tones. So these two got a little bit of green on them, so I usually would typically use them for spring, and I'm sure they're Japan too. Yep, it says Japan on the bottom. Yeah, it's nice to find vintage items. This I've had for many, many years. It's just adorable, and I have shared it in Halloween videos. It's such a cute cat and dog. And I don't know. Yeah, it just says made in Japan. Very faint, but that's what it says. They're very cute. So that is what's there, and up here I found this new owl. I'm gonna get up a little higher here, that helps. This is a new owl, but they are making some of them pretty cute. I'm not fond of the unfinished eyes that they're doing on a lot of these little ceramic pieces that you see now in a lot of stores, even your grocery store. And I had found this little guy, squirrel, I'm assuming, at the thrift store. He's probably not marked. Nope. But it's just a little Taiwan item, and I thought he was pretty cute, but I did have Norm spray it with the clear finish by Rust-Oleum. Crystal Clear it's called, I believe. And you saw in a YouTube short that I found this at an antique mall in Spicer, Minnesota, called the Bell Tower. It says on the bottom, genuine petrified wood, and I believe that that is the kind of thing that they used to do with lucite, you know, as your clear base. There's the label. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of glare. So it's really, really heavy. Maybe it's considered a paperweight, I don't know, but I thought it was pretty cute. I had looked at it the time before that we had been there, and I had just purchased other things, and I just didn't want to get any more. But then when we went back again, it was still there, so I weakened. Being this time of year made me think it would be very fun to have this little guy. So I think that is lucite with petrified wood in it. It could be glass, but I haven't tested it, and I really don't know if I want to test it. It doesn't really matter to me. I know it's quite vintage. So here's the last items over here. My fanciest owl, salt and peppers. There's no mark on them, but they're a little lighter weight, and I'm just assuming they are Japan. It's a very nice set, fragile. I'm pretty sure they had corks in the bottom of them. That's just the kind of weight that they feel like to me. I was just going to get ready to do this video, and I discovered on the edge of the door up here was some cobwebs, and I thought, oh, I better get rid of those. So I did, and then I thought, well, I suppose that would have been appropriate since I'm doing this as a Halloween video. Oh, I still see some more in the upper corner of the door there. Don't look. Yeah, I'll have to get those. Yeah, I'm seeing, oh, jeez. So I hope you enjoyed the fact that I have found some sweet little salt and peppers and little owls, and I love the pumpkins again from Donna and Marla. Thank you so much, Donna. I just think they're a perfect addition to this little shelf. So let's see, what else are we gonna do today in this video, because it's not been long enough. I'll have to see what else we can come up with. I don't want too short a video for you.
This is our neighbor's house down around the corner from ours, and it's an older couple, and they decorate for Christmas and Halloween, and they go all out. And this year they've outdone themselves. Got a lot to see. Kids really enjoy it. Lights in all the windows, like normal people put Christmas lights in their window. Oh, do you see that pumpkin in the middle there? Head popped out of it. Let's see what happens here if it comes up again. I hope it's not activated by movement. I moved over a little bit. I don't know if that did or not, but oh, look at that. That is spooky. Wow. Puts a big shadow on the back of the house, too. It's even spookier yet. All right, buddy. Time to go back down in. Guess he didn't hear me. There you go. Gotta kind of talk him into it. See the shadow going down off the back of the house? We got all the Peanuts characters. Lots of nice pumpkins. Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And they got some in the back there. Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit here. Again. And he's going to go hide on us. Yeah, this is a nice display. Well, let's go see if anybody else in the neighborhood's got anything. There's a cute display 2 doors down. And over here they got this monster guy. He is huge. Must be 12 feet tall. Yeah. That's a good one. A little bony though. Needs a little more meat on his body. These people have a trick-or-treat security tower here. So you better watch out when you walk by these guys. They're going to know what's going on, and you might get in trouble. You can look right in their house. It looks like they got a Halloween movie going on, black and white. They got a lot of kids here, so that's what they're looking at. Shouldn't be snooping in their window, but wanted to get some of the creatures that they have here. We got a yard full. There's Frankie in back. And he's got caution, fresh grave, sight, keep out. The dog is barking because he sees me running. We've got a grave side set up here. They got a ugly witch. Over here they got what is, I'm actually not sure what that is. Looks like a combination alligator. Oh, they got 2 dogs in the house. And they're barking. So anyways, I better go before the police show up.